Hello friends, here Devanshee Agrawal. I am taking today's topic as the first video of maths and the chapter is Roman numerals. So come on, say it. So, as I told, this chapter is Roman numbers, so come on, let us take some small points for this. So my first point, there are total 7 Roman numerals. Numeral and number both are same. 0 is not in Roman numeral. The number 0 is not included in the list of Roman numerals. There are only 7 Roman numerals. Let us discuss what are the 7 Roman numerals. List of Roman numerals. I means 1, V means 5, X means 10, L means 50, C means 100, D means 500, and M means 1000. A small trick to learn it. My dear cat loves extra vitamin iron. In this poem or a short sentence, we have to highlight the highlighted red words. We have to focus on them, and the red words are the words which are of the Roman numerals, means M, D, C, L, X, V and I. And now if we don't understand this method, we can take another method, which is by adding zeros. Like if we see the first one, which is I, so it's 1, then the third one X, it's 10, fifth one 100 and seventh one 1000. Means when we skip one letter, one number, so our second number has 1 0 increase in 0, then again skip, then again 1 0 increase in that 10, then again when we skip, again 1 increase in the 100, and same into the 5 1. When we fill the 100 1, 100, 1000 and 10,000 or 1000, so at that time 5 in the uppermost 2, then fourth may add 1 0, and then sixth add 1 more 0 to it. Now rules of Roman number. Rule number 1, if there is a smaller number after a bigger number, then we will add it. Example, Vi is equal to 5 plus 1 is equal to 6. Means as we know, the letter V denotes 5 and the letter I denotes 1. So we written 5 plus 1 because the I is smaller, because 1 is smaller than 5, and we have written 1 after the 5. So we will add it and it becomes 6. Like more examples are Xi, which is 10 plus 1, which is 11. Xii, which is 10 plus 1 plus 1, which is 12. Then Xv, 10 plus 5 is equal to 50. Now rules of Roman number 2. Rule number 2. If there is a smaller number before a bigger number, then we will subtract it. Example, 1v is equal to 5 minus 1, which is 4. Meet. Like when there was I after V. That time we wrote it 6 because the I was after V. So when the smaller number is after a number, we add it. But when a smaller number is before a bigger number, then we subtract it. Some more examples are Ix, which is 10 minus 1, which is 9. Fd, which is 500 minus 50, which is 450. Cm, which is 1000 minus 100, which is 900. Rule number 3. The numbers like 1, 10, 100 and 1000 repeat up to 3 times only in Roman numerals. Again I am reading it, then you will understand. The numbers like 1, 10, 100 and 1000 means I, X, C and M repeat up to 3 times only in Roman numeral. Example, I means 1 plus 1 plus 1 which is 3. XXX which is 10 plus 10 plus 10 which is 30. CCC which is 100 plus 100 plus 100 which is 300, and MMM which is 1000 plus 1000 plus 1000 which is 3000. Rule number 4. The numbers like 5, 50, 500 means V, L and D cannot repeat in Roman numerals. Means they are used or written only one time in a digit. Example, XV is equal to 50. But if we say that V plus V, we can say that 5 plus 5 is 15 in the Hindu Arabic. What is Hindu Arabic? Our normal counting 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. So in Hindu Arabic we can say that we can write it 5 plus 5 plus 5. But in Roman numeral we can't do that V plus V means V. Because the digit which is starting from 5 means 5, 50 and 500 only. This we cannot repeat, but the 1, 10, 100 and 1000 can repeat. Examples I have shown you. Now, rules of Roman number. Rule number 5. I, V, X, L, C, D, M. Only previous two numbers can be subtracted. Means when we want to subtract any number, means write a smaller number before the bigger number. We need to see one thing, that smaller number is only two places smaller than that number, the bigger number. Then only we can subtract it. Like if I have written MC means CM, so it would be right, because when we see here, when we see upside, so we can see what? That M, then D and then C. So C is coming to the second place, so we can subtract it. But if I had written or wrote L and M, so it's wrong, because M is at this third place of the M. Means only previous two numbers can be subtracted. Example, IX, IB, etc. Now the question arises that here in the V1, I is the first one, so will we again come to M? No, it's wrong. V only comes to 1 and 1 doesn't have any smaller number than it in the Roman numeral, so we will let it be 1 only. Now another example is VC and VM. So can you guess it's right or wrong? It's wrong. Meet the above two examples of 9 and 4 are right, but the below two examples are wrong, because if we see from the C, the X is the last digit which could be subtracted, means 10, but we have subtracted 5, so it's wrong. From M also we can see that it's the 6th digit and we can't do that, so it's wrong. Now rule number 6. When we add any small number after a big number, at that time we can write any of the number at that place, like we can write I after M. Means, like in this previous slide, we saw that in subtraction we can only subtract the numbers or write the numbers which are previous to. But in addition, this rule is not applicable. In this addition part, I can write MI also, MV also. There is no rule that I can't write, because it's not after 2 or previous 2. Okay, it's the rule only applicable for subtraction. Now, we have some question prompts. First, 15. How to write 50? So we will write it. 10 is equal to x. If we first of all to write a Roman numeral or a Hindu Arabic, if we want to write a Hindu Arabic into Roman numeral, so first take out the expanded form for that number, then take out the Roman numeral for that number. Like if 15 we take out the expanded form, it will be 10 plus 5, which is 10 is equal to x and 5 is equal to v. So we can write that x plus v is equal to Roman numeral of 15. Now the second rule, ix is equal to, when we take out the expanded form, so here we need to learn that what is the right Hindu Arabic numeral for a Roman numeral. Like for I, what is the Hindu Arabic? 1. And for x, it's 10. So if we want to write in step by step, so when there is a smaller number before a bigger number, and that time we write the bigger number first, as I have written here. X is equal to 10, 10. I is equal to 1. Why? Because we have to subtract here. So we will do x minus I, which is 9. Means 10 minus I. Now, third one, 80. See this very carefully because it's an important one. Here one more new rule we will get to know. Here 80, we can write it as L X X X, not X X C. See, if we do 50 plus 30, at that time also we get 80. And when we do 100 minus 20, that time also we get 80. But why are we not writing XXC and why we are writing LXXX? Means L and triple X. Because we cannot subtract any number more than one time. Means we can't write any small number before a big number more than one time. And that's why we apply the rule of L, X, X and X. Now our fourth point, 88. We have to use the rule of third one. 80 we know L and triple X, which is 50 plus 30. Now we have to write 8. So 8 is equal to 5 plus 3. So we will write V and 3 times I and I, which is L, triple X, V and triple I. So I have made some of the questions for you. Please solve it. Then you will get to know this part of Roman numeral very clearly. We will watch our part 2 and many parts of this chapter and math and other chapters very soon. Kindly like and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. I think you have liked my video.